Hello friends, so this video is based on a query I received recently, and the query was like the first try results was 3C. By doing hard work can I get 3 A's? That was the query. So I believe the results were released maybe a week ago, this last Sunday I believe. So whether you can get 3 A's or not, that's the query. So okay, I personally don't like to be negative, so let's be positive. If that's what you want, yeah, you can achieve it. So believe that you can, and you'll definitely achieve it. So in order to achieve that, what you can do, so if you take my case personally, I also got selected to medical faculty. I also got 3 A's in my second attempt, not in my first attempt. So in my first attempt I got A2B's, and there was some sort of work which I did for my first attempt. So I understood the concepts, I studied, but I didn't do many practice questions as I mentioned in one of my previous videos. For my second attempt, then again I wouldn't say I worked hard. My second attempt was, the classes began at January 2019 I believe, because the results were released in 2018 December, last week around 27th or 28th, and I started my classes in January, and the exam was held on 2019 August. So therefore I had about 7 months, but I wouldn't say that I utilized that 7 months completely and I put my hard work. The hard work was for about 3 to 4 weeks, about a month, not more than that. But in my case, having said this, I was following the classes right from the beginning. I went to my bio class, I went to my chemistry class, physics class. So there was some sort of a revision. Though I didn't put my effort, there was some sort of a revision. And again, I got A2B's for my first attempt. So I understood the concepts, I know that, but there was no much practice. But this time when I was going and following my second attempt for the classes, there was some sort of revision. And also afterwards, like last month when I was working, I was mainly focusing on papers, past papers. So that some sort of helped me and I got through it. And I managed to get 3 A's. Again, I was not able to score a very good Z score and all, but somehow I managed to enter medical faculty. I got selected to Moratuwa Medical Faculty, and now I am in my second year. I'm going to complete my second year. So for your query, a person's query, this might be suitable for many of you because the results were released last week around this last Sunday, and many of you might not have started studying, and now suddenly once the results are released you might think of studying. And I don't know when the next exam is. According to the query was whether I can do hard work and get 3 A's in 3 months. So maybe your exam would be in another 3 months. So let's think that we can. So to achieve this, first you have to believe yourself. So have faith in yourself, believe that you can do it. So first believe, I can do it. Then you'll definitely, even though if you're unable to get 3 A's, you'll definitely see progress. So first believe, because when you're stressed, you can't score well, you can't study well. Even the normal things which you usually do, you will not be able to do. So don't get stressed, don't be negative, be positive. Believe that you can get 3 A's. And afterwards, start doing papers. Don't go and start reading your notes and all. Start doing papers. So how you can do this is, I believe you should be a student from 2021. So take the 2020 AL paper. In my example, I'll use biology as an example, but you can do the same for chemistry and physics as well. So if you take the biology past paper, you have MCQs. I believe there are 50 MCQs, and then there are 4 structure questions and 4 essay questions. So what you have to do is take your MCQ paper, take a look at the first question and see whether you can answer it. Afterwards, think of the topic. For example, let's say the first question is based on enzymes. So think whether you can recall the topic. What were the subtopics? What points were included? Try to actively recall that topic. So if you can remember that particular topic, that means you're okay. If not, go to your notes. You must be having your notes. Go to your notes and just check whether you have missed any points, which points you are missing, that sort of thing. Just go and check your notes. So now you'll have a complete idea on that particular topic. So now, even though they give some other questions related to that topic, you'll be able to answer it. So just don't stop with that question. Go for the topic. So recall the topic, not just the answers for that question, not just understanding why this answer was given for this question. You should also think of the complete topic. Repeat the same thing for the rest of the questions. Go through the topic and try to actively recall. Afterwards, you can't just recall and then forget it. So if you are studying this topic or revising this topic today, like let's say after 2 days, recall and try to remember things, whether you can remember it or not. If not, just go to notes and see which points you are missing, what. If you can remember, that's really good. So this way you should keep recalling things till you face your next exam. So likewise, first start with 2020 AL paper. You should do the same for chemistry and physics as well. Try to answer the question, see whether you will be able to answer any other questions related to the same topic. For example, in chemistry and physics, related to same topic, see whether you can recall the theory, and then see whether you'll be able to answer any other question related to this topic. You might be having some other questions related to that topic, so just try to work out those topics and do those stuff. Afterwards, after you have completed 2020 paper, do the same for biology, chemistry and physics. Afterwards, go for 2019 AL paper. Try and see whether you can do it. Then 2018. Likewise, go up to 2013, let's say 2012 or 13. You do not need to do very old papers, because that's not of much use. So just go through these papers, new past papers. That will be a great help. So after doing all these things, you must be covered so many topics related to your syllabus. So after you have done this, now see which topics you have not covered, because sometimes there might be some topics which were not questioned at all for, let's say, about 10 years. So then see which topics are not covered in those papers. So maybe those are not of much importance, because let's say for 10 years one question was not asked, in the sense, then that's not that important, right? So then just go through those topics as well. You don't know, you might get that question in that topic. So just go through those topics as well. If you can, try to go to some other past papers, like let's say you stopped with 2013, then try to go and see whether any question related to that topic was asked in 2012, 11 or 10 papers. Just see and try to work out and try to answer those questions. If a question related to that topic is in the previous papers, try to see the paper, try to see how they have questioned, and based on that you study the topic. So this way you will have a complete idea of the topics, and as you're actively recalling, you will remember stuff as well. So by doing this, you'll definitely see progress, and of course, let's believe that you can definitely get 3 A's, whatever results you got for your first attempt. So having said all these things, I hope this is a useful video for many of you all. And I have to add the last important point. For structures and essays, please do answer the questions. Like sometimes you can think and say, okay, I can remember all the topics, but for structure and essay, you get only 3 hours, and that is just adequate. So because of that, you have to practice, you have to write and practice, because you have to suddenly go and write in your final exam. It would be hard. So just keep writing, keep practicing, and later you can even time and see. So related to how you can work on during the last months nearing to your exam, I have made a video. I definitely share the link with you all, so you can go through that video as well to get a complete idea. Again, if you have any other queries, please do let me know by posting your views and whatever in the comment section. as I'm a little busy these days, I'll not be able to make educational videos for this particular month. October, I am also having my barrier exam. Afterwards, I'll definitely upload many videos because I'll be free for about 1 or 2 months. So during that time, I am planning to make many videos mainly related to A level biology. So thank you so much for supporting me for this long, and I hope you will be able to understand my situation. And this is because I thought this is something really necessitating because there is only 3 months for the exam, so I didn't want to delay anymore. So therefore I thought I should make a video immediately, so that's why I'm posting this. Hope this is useful. Thank you so much. Take care.